Welcome to Shelf Life. This week's list of new anime releases includes a pretty big milestone with the final DVD volume of Naruto Shippūden, and major completionist points go to anyone who's collected all 38 sets. On the manga side of things, we have the second volume of the new masterpiece edition of Aria, although you could argue that it's actually the first, since Volume 1 covered the prequel series. The cupboard's looking pretty bare as far as game releases go, but it should be a big news week thanks to E3. If there's anything you're looking forward to this week, sound off in the forums. Anime Hazuka's Cool-Headedness, Seasons 2 and 3 BD, DVD Sentai 650 minutes, sub, MSRP $89.98, $69.98 Publisher's description, this is a tale of hell. The many souls of the dead make their way to the underworld and face the judgment of King Enma. As Enma's foremost aide, Hazuka is as busy as ever keeping things running. He oversees the punishments of the dead and instructs their tormentors, along with making an occasional inspection of the mundane world. Together with his usual cohorts, Hazuka will encounter familiar faces from European hell, a feisty princess, a crane, and other famous yokai of legend. The exciting and rambunctious days in the underworld continue on. Our reviews: we covered Season 2 in the Fall 2017 Anime Preview Guide, and we have reviews of Season 1 here and here. The full series is available streaming on Crunchyroll and HiDive. Kamisama Kiss, Season 1 BD Funimation 325 minutes, sub-dub, MSRP $29.98 Publisher's description, Nanami goes from homeless high schooler to local god after an accidental kiss grants her godhood. Now she's learning the ways of a land god with help from the reluctant, yet handsome fox demon Tomo while taking up residence in a local shrine. But these new responsibilities, and the boys, are a lot to handle, especially when she may be falling in love. Can she handle the ins and outs of godhood and manage to prove herself worthy? Our reviews: we have reviews of this season here and here. It's available streaming on Funimation and Hulu. Lord Marksman and Binati's Complete Collection, BD Funimation 325 minutes, sub-dub, MSRP $29.98 Publisher's description, after being taken captive by a female general from an enemy country, Count Tiger Mudborn leaves his own lands completely open to attack. Unable to sit by and watch the destruction, Tiger must do what he can to convince his beautiful captor to join him in a fight to save his homeland. Our reviews: we have episode reviews for this series, along with full reviews here and here. It's available streaming on Funimation and Hulu. Naruto Shippūden, Set 38 DVD Viz 323 minutes, sub-dub, MSRP $39.99 Publisher's description, it's the final Naruto Shippūden box set. The fourth Great Ninja War is over, and now the Hidden Leaf Ninja return to their daily lives. Some tackle dangerous work, like Sasuke, who tries to uncover the truth about mysterious exploding humans. Others, like Shikamaru, face the difficulty of adjusting to a post-war life. And for Naruto and Hinata, it's wedding bells. Our reviews: our episode reviews cover this stretch of episodes and a whole lot more. This series is available streaming on Crunchyroll, Hulu, and Viz.com. New Game, Complete Collection, BD Funimation 600 minutes, sub-dub, MSRP $69.98 Publisher's description, 18-year-old Aoba Suzukazu just landed her dream job at a video game company, but the real world of office culture is challenging for this total noob. From her awkward first day, to her first game's debut, and even training the next new recruit, she's got a lot of skills to level up. But with a little help from her coworkers, she can handle any raid boss in her way. Our reviews: we have reviews for Season 1 here and here, and reviews for Season 2 here and here. Both seasons are available streaming on Crunchyroll. Terror and Resonance, Complete Collection, BD Funimation 275 minutes, subdub, MSRP $29.98, Publisher's description. Tokyo has just been decimated by a shocking terrorist attack, and the only hint to the identity of the culprit is a bizarre video uploaded to the internet. The police, baffled by this cryptic clue, are powerless to stop the paranoia spreading across the population. While the world searches for a criminal mastermind to blame for this tragedy, two mysterious teens who shouldn't even exist masterfully carry out their heinous plan. A determined detective is hot on the culprit's heels, but to catch them he must navigate a tangled web of riddles and false leads. Can he stop them before they carry out their plan to wake the world from its slumber, and pull the trigger on this world? Our reviews. We have episode reviews for this series, along with full reviews here and here. It's available streaming on Funimation and Hulu. Tokyo ESP, Complete Collection, BD Funimation 300 minutes, subdub, MSRP $29.98, Publisher's description. Rinka is a normal Tokyo high schooler with big dreams and a small income. She works a part-time job to support her and her single dad, but she yearns for the day she'll get to loosen the strings on her pocketbook. Her ordinary life takes a turn for the extraordinary when she witnesses a penguin and a school of fish flying through the air. After one of the fish seems to pass through her, she wakes up in her apartment building with no clothes on and no memory of the strange phenomenon save for a mysterious ability to pass through solid objects. With her newfound powers, Rinka is about to learn just how transparent the world can be. Our reviews. We have episode reviews for this series. It's available streaming on Funimation and Hulu. Manga Aria, Masterpiece Volume 2 Tokyo Pop 384 pages, MSRP $24.99, Publisher's description. On the planet Aqua, a world once known as Mars, Akari Mizunashi has just made her home in the town of Neo Venezia, a futuristic imitation of the ancient city of Venice. In pursuit of her dream to become an Undine, a gondolier who leads high-end tours around the city, Akari joins as a trainee with the Aria company, one of the three most prestigious water guide companies in Neo Venezia. There, she explores the beauty of the city and the world along with other trainees from Aria and rival companies, working hard for her dreams and making new friends along the way. Our reviews. We have a review of Volume 1 of the old single-volume releases. Dragon Quest Monsters equals Volume 3 7 sees 180 pages, MSRP $12.99, Publisher's description. After his victory against the evil Dragon Lord, Cleo returned to the Kingdom of Great Tree in triumph. But Cleo's not the only monster master in the world, and one of them's got a bone to pick with him. Cleo is a hard-edged kid from the next kingdom over, and he's gunning to prove himself and his monsters by taking Cleo down. Our reviews. No reviews or user ratings for this series. Flying Witch Volume 7, vertical 168 pages, MSRP $10.95, Publisher's description. Makoto and her cousins head out to the Omiya, a night festival. There they run into the harbinger of summer who tends to oversleep. To apologize for causing it to snow on their house, the harbinger offers them a treasured delicacy from the other side. Makoto has been raising mandrakes in the garden, but something has gone awry. Akira takes Makoto to a hot springs where a reporter tries to get a scoop about witchcraft. Ikane goes to great lengths to cure Inagai, but she might not be ready to change back. Our reviews. We covered this series in the Spring 2017 Manga Guide. I Married My Best Friend to Shut My Parents Up 7 sees 176 pages, MSRP $12.99, Publisher's description. Morimoto, a young professional woman in Japan, is tired of fending off her parents' questions about her being single. They want her to marry a man and settle down, and they'll insist on nitpicking her choice of groom to death. In an unexpected move, another woman in the office, who has a crush on her, offers to be her wife in a sham marriage, which might make her parents back off. But this fake marriage could unearth something very real. Our reviews, no reviews or user ratings for this single volume work. Komi Can't Communicate, Volume 1 Viz 192 pages, MSRP $9.99 Publisher's description, Timid Tadano is a total wallflower, and that's just the way he likes it. But all that changes when he finds himself alone in a classroom on the first day of high school with the legendary Komi. He quickly realizes she isn't aloof, she's just super awkward. Now he's made it his mission to help her on her quest to make 100 friends. Our reviews, we covered the series in the Spring 2019 Manga Guide. Magi, Volume 36 Viz 192 pages, MSRP $9.99 Publisher's description, inside the Sacred Palace, Alibaba's experience after death drives him to make Sinbad see reason, but the great flow is suddenly disturbed. Confusion and chaos descend on the Earth's surface, and friends become foes as Aladdin, Alibaba, Judar and Sinbad fight to reclaim their home. Our reviews, we have reviews for Volume 1 and Volume 3. Magica Swordsman and Summoner, Volume 11 7 sees 180 pages, MSRP $12.99 Publisher's description, the selection tournament's grand finals loom near. Whoever claims victory will snap the coveted position of Joint Student Council President, but Kazuki's foe doesn't just want the prize, she wants his head. Shizuka is a spy for the dangerous Sinoteo country, and she'll use all the power at her disposal to see Kazuki dead. It's a battle that will test the full might of the Harem King. Our reviews, we have a handful of user ratings for this series, with an average of about 6.2 out of 10. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Kana's Daily Life, Volume 5 7 sees 180 pages, MSRP $12.99 Publisher's description. When Kana ran away to New York City, she met Chloe, an American girl and the daughter of a wealthy CEO. Now, Chloe's come to Japan to pay Kana a visit. How will Saikawa possibly respond to this unexpected rival for Kana's friendship, who comes armed with a bottomless credit card and American sweets? Old connections grow stronger while new ones are forged. Our reviews, no reviews for this spin-off, but we have reviews for Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the original series. Missions of Love, Volume 17 Kodansha 160 pages, MSRP $10.99 Publisher's description, Hisame has discovered Yukina's secret, and he wastes no time using it to exploit her. Yukina won't go down without a fight, she's determined not to play Hisame's little game. But when she tries to get her own dirt on him, he turns it all around on her. Our reviews, we have reviews of Volume 1 and Volume 2. Noragami, Stray God, Volume 20 Kodansha 208 pages, MSRP $10.99 Publisher's description. Ieto has promised Kayori that he's going to confront his father, and now there's no turning back. The first thing he'll need is a Shinki powerful enough to take the crafter down, but vessels that can survive an attack from Chiki aren't easy to come by. As he contemplates his options, he realizes an even bigger problem. Now that Bishaman knows what the crafter looks like, her life is in grave danger. Our reviews, we have a review of Volume 1. Pokémon the Movie, The Power of Us, Zeraora's story viz 128 pages, MSRP $9.99 Publisher's description, Ash and Pikachu arrive in Fula City at the start of its renowned Wind Festival and meet Margot, the mayor's daughter, and Dr. Hawthorne, a scientist. Through the magic of Dr. Hawthorne's virtual reality technology, our friends experience the history of the city firsthand, and meet mythical Pokémon Zeraora and legendary Pokémon Lugia. Why did one of them fly off, never to be seen again? Our reviews, we don't seem to have a specific encyclopedia page for this manga, so I'm linking to the related movie, which we have a review of instead. Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, Volume 7 viz 176 pages, MSRP $9.99 Publisher's description, Princess Alice manages to mess up Christmas and Valentine's Day, again. Then, when Cialis and her demon captors pay a visit to her kingdom of Good Rest Day, a demon stands in for the princess, and winds up needing to be kidnapped herself. A common enemy forces Cialis and her arch-nemesis Poseidon to team up. And Cialis messes up more things, including a demon castle hot pot party and a demon king educational biopic. But she still manages to find some good opportunities for relaxing naps. Our reviews: we covered this series in a spring 2018 manga guide. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Volume 10 Kodansha 208 pages, MSRP $12.99. Publisher's description: over the course of his new life as a slime, Rimuru has overcome many trials and tribulations, aggressive neighbors, treacherous plots, deadly beasts, to build his very own nation of monsters. For a change of pace, he's decided to engage in a diplomatic tour of the nearby human kingdoms, where he might have found his most challenging adversary yet, a classroom of rowdy children. Can he live up to the memory of his long-lost friend Shizu by taking care of her former pupils? Our reviews: we have a review of Volume 1. To Love Ru, Volumes 13 and 14. Ghost Ship 400 pages, MSRP $19.99. Publisher's description: Yuki Rito is your average high school student, awkward, shy, and hopeless when it comes to confessing his feelings to the girl of his dreams. But one day, a beautiful woman suddenly materializes in his bathtub. Her name is Lala Deviluk, an alien princess on the run from an intergalactic empire. After Rito gets unwittingly engaged to Lala, he soon finds himself sucked into a battle for Lala's affections, as alien suitors from across the galaxy vie for her hand in marriage. Rito's troubles have only just begun. Our reviews: we covered this series in the fall 2017 manga guide. World's End Harem, Volume 5. Ghost Ship 180 pages, MSRP $12.99. Publisher's description: the man-killer virus, a lethal disease that has eradicated 99.9% of the world's male population. Mizuhara Reito has been in cryogenic sleep for the past 5 years, leaving behind Tachibana Arisa, the girl of his dreams. When Reito awakens from the deep freeze, he emerges into a sex-crazed new world where he himself is the planet's most precious resource. Reito and 4 other male studs are given lives of luxury and one simple mission: repopulate the world by impregnating as many women as possible. All Reito wants, however, is to find his beloved Arisa, who went missing 3 years ago. Can Reito resist temptation and find his one true love? Our reviews: we have a review of Volume 1. Let's block ads.